All right, looks like we are officially live. Welcome to G Slade's Indie Music Showcase. It's yet another live stream, second one today, third in 24 hours. So this is getting pretty exciting. On the show with me today is independent rapper and soon to be international superstar, of course, Smooches. How you
Back.
doing?
How y'all doing today? I'm cool, just relaxing. Love to
Awesome.
be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. So tell me where you are.
I'm here in Philadelphia.
Philly. All right. All right. I've
Yeah.
been there one time. I've been through Philly once ever, and I stopped and ate at an Italian restaurant, and that was about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was it good?
yeah, it was really good. It was a little fancier than where I normally go, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Have you been there your whole life?
Majority of my life. I was originally born in Camden, New Jersey, and raised in Winfield in the West Philly area of Philadelphia.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yep, just like Willie. Big Willie.
Nice, nice. Actually, the guy I had on earlier today, Dre R. He's in Jersey, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. Because I was asking him about the rap scene up there. Is it pretty diverse up in that area, that East Coast area?
Yes, and Philly is very diverse. Like within this 1 year of me popping out, I've met and I've networked with so many different artists here in Philly. Like it's like an underground scene. It's addictive.
Cool. Well, obviously before the lockdowns, were you guys doing live shows?
I was doing showcases. I also have my own business called Chill It's Just Poetry, and I throw showcases for rappers, singers, poets, and comedians, also children.
Comedians, awesome. Also children. That's funny. So tell me about a typical showcase. Like what does that entail?
Well, a typical showcase, I can tell you one thing, it's very stressful, but it entails like me and my business partner. We go half on everything. We put together our money. We come down with our business plan, like our lineup. We get our artists. We reach out to a lot of people, and we come up with the prizes. And we always offer a cash prize, first prize. We go as low as 300, as high as eight. So far, we plan on expanding and hopefully bringing on more investors, people who support the cause. Last year in 2020, we did only one showcase, and that was right before the pandemic hit. And excuse me, that was right before the pandemic hit, and we had our first children's showcase
Mm,
where we had 10 children come out and perform for $500 first prize. Second prize was $200 gift card to Snipes, and third prize was $45 to the movie theaters. So what we do is when we pick our artists, we try to make sure we have prizes that surrounds their talent so that they don't have to pay. We want to be able to help each other. That's what networking to me is about. Is if I can reach out and I can do something and I can give back to you, and I don't want anything in return. But the fact that I did this for you, you're gonna spread it by word of mouth. And that's what networking is about. So children's poetry is really built on the ground of networking and me really wanting to give back to my city, because everywhere I went when I used to do open mics and everything, they wanted to charge me stage time. I don't charge my artists to perform. I only charge at the door. We provide everything out our pockets. I'm a single mother. My business partner, she's a manager of other artists and her own business, Lee Monument company, and we have our own lives too. But I just feel like, what is all these blessings for me that I can give to you? So I give back
do they get to enjoy a Smooches performance at these showcases?
every time.
Of
I
course, you
not
got to,
Yes, I not only host, I am a poet.
right?
I am a rapper. I just started rapping a year ago. I've always been musically inclined. When I was younger, I was on a choir, I played the alto sax, I played the acoustic guitar. So I always knew that I wanted to do something in the music field. I really thought I was going to steer more to jazz, but
Mm.
what my poetry is really what pushed me to rap, because everybody say it's not poetry, it's flowetry.
Flowetry. I like that. I might steal that a little bit.
Go
I might throw that
ahead.
into something. I've been known to flowetrize from time to time.
I know that's right.
So, oh man, I had a question, and the flowetry threw me off. Man, ah, oh, the name "Chill is Just Poetry." What does that mean?
Okay, so I had wrote this poem, right? Because everybody was like, "Oh, your poetry isn't poetry," and I kept telling people like I would have this debate, like it is poetry, and they're
Yeah,
like, "No." So they would say, "Oh, well, you're a ratchet poet because my poetry is like very explicit." So
ratchet. Okay.
yeah, so I would say to everybody like, "Chill, it's just poetry." And one day it just clicked to me, and I was like, "Yo, that's popping. Like that's a business right there."
There you go. That makes sense.
Poetry.
So before you were rapping, what was your outlet for poetry? Were you already doing the showcases then, or did you have some other outlet?
Well, I was already doing the showcases, but what happened was I'm originally a novelist. So I wanted to get my books published so I was going to raise money. So that's how I came up with the idea to throw a showcase. And I got together with my girlfriends and my sisters and my brother, and I told them my idea. And I woke up May 1st, and I came up with the idea. And then next thing I know it, by June 10th, we were throwing the showcase. I went to work on May 1st with the idea, and I talked to a few coworkers. That's when I came across Fusion Spice, where I got started at. It was an African and Spanish bar and grill, and also a nightclub. I do a lot of work with them. They just moved out Wilmington, Delaware. I went out there last in 2019 for their grand opening to show homage to where I started. Um, and Tito and Melinda, they treated me so well. They took me in, and it's been up ever since. My dream, it was started out so small with just $50 and five poets and $5 at the door, and now it's come so far. Like I would have never thought that it would get here.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Um, and when you started rapping, how'd you find a studio to work with?
Well, I started out in Heat Factory Studio, located in Nicetown, I believe it's in Nicetown, or no, Maniac. I apologize, it's in Maniac. And Franny Wills, my manager, Brianna Lee, also my business partner and co-owner of Children's Poetry, she found Franny, and she hit him up, and we was working with him for a while, and he recorded. He did the tech work for "I'm on My Way Ho." Um,
We've all been there.
yeah, definitely. But I hope we get to touch on the meaning of "I'm on My Way Ho" as well, because everybody think it's a confrontational song. I don't have a lot of confrontational songs, just one really,
Right.
really confrontational song. But "I'm on My Way Ho" really isn't a fight song. A lot of people think it's a fight song.
I mean, you can explain it now. I mean, what is it that makes people think it's a fight song, and then what does it actually mean?
Well, because of the concept. When you say "I'm on my way ho," honestly, it's beef. You get what I'm saying?
Well, if you say it like that, yeah.
Yeah. But it's definitely beef. And that's the first concept people get when they hear "I'm on my way ho" is, oh, she on her way to go fight, but that's not it. The whole concept of "I'm on my way ho" was to let people know that I'm on my way in this industry.
Oh, that makes sense. Like, so you do it? Do you have a beef with the industry? Or are you
um
just on your way to take it over, or like what is your meaning to I'm on the way to it?
I'm on my way just to open doors and be there. I feel like it's enough for us all to be together. I don't want to take over the industry. I just want to be a part of it.
Yeah, there's room for everybody, right? That's what they
Yeah.
say. There are so many more people in the industry now because of the internet, which is a great thing. You have more good music out there, but it also makes it harder to stand out. So, what do you think you're bringing that would make us like that we should listen to you instead of 100 other people?
Well, I feel like I have a unique sound. I'm different. I have a unique style and the way that I'm going to be coming in the next couple of months. Y'all are really going to want to hear me. This was my baby. This was my start. This was the one everybody told me that I couldn't do, and I did it. And I'm so proud of You Can Call Me Smooches. Like, it was my way of introducing you to me with a bang. And I feel like if you listen to my music, you're going to vibe, you're going to feel it. I give people what they want to hear. You can understand what I'm saying. I'm not looking for a conflict. I'm trying to encourage in a lot of my songs as well. And I want to let all types of I have a daughter, and she sings. So I want to show her and lead by example that it's never too late to follow your dreams and to always pursue your dreams. And I feel like with my music, people will get that from me.
Oh, very cool. And I like how you're not just doing it for you; you're doing these showcases to help people out. Do you record those or live stream them or anything?
Yes, I record. We have photographers come out. So what I do is I try to connect with all up and coming artists, photographers, comedians. I want to deal with the people who say they don't have a platform and they want a platform, because I feel like we're on the same level. And if we stay on the same level together, it might be something that I could offer to level us up together. And then if you want to separate, that's fine, but we'll always have those ties. We'll always
Yeah.
have that connection. We always have that bond. And I just want more people to look positive at my city and see that, it's a lot more going on in Philadelphia than just what they see on the news.
I got you. So, are at those showcases are the is it do the rappers just compete with the rappers, or is it the comedian, rapper, and the poets are all vying for the same first place?
Everybody's competing against everybody, and let me tell you why. Because back in the day, I used to watch Def Poetry Jam and all that and everything, and I feel like a poet can match a rapper because rap is like poetry, and a
Hmm.
singer is definitely on the same level as a rapper, because if your talent exceeds a rapper and a rapper's talent exceeds a singer, you can compare that.
Right.
And all together, it's all just music in one, or without the music, it's poetry. Whether it's a song, whether it's a rap, or whether it's just poetry, it's all equal. And with the comedians, people might just laugh their behind off, come in and like the comedians more than which happened. I had
Yeah. I love
anniversaries,
comedians.
and I had incorporated comedians. It was my first time having comedians. Shout out to Miss Cash and Pretty Smiles and T Macaroni. They came out, they shut it down, and Ron Bricks, comedian Ron Bricks. They came out, they competed up against these rappers and these singers, and T Macaroni, he won first prize. Um, uh, Comedian Pretty Smiles, he won second prize, and then a rapper won third prize. P Rock, he won third prize. So it's possible, because your talent will speak for itself. So a lot of people come and they be like, I feel a little intimidated because this is a rapper and I'm a singer. Well, if your talent speaks for itself, you should be able to blow that rapper out the walls, and outdo this comedian, or just let your starship shine through, and you'll be able to pull through. And I've proved it over the 5 years that I've been throwing showcases. Me and my business partners have been throwing showcases. I've proved that you can compete. You can put each genre in one room and still have a positive outcome and have winners from each genre,
And
whether a third.
how's the judge? Like, who decides who wins?
Well, we pick judges. I don't judge because I host and I also put up the money and the prizes. My manager, she doesn't judge because she also puts up the money too as well in the prizes. And my business partner, she might judge. Her name is Tina Hilton, Queen Rye. She might sit in and judge. She'll pick the judges. You know what I'm saying? And we try to pick a judge from each genre as well. So that way it's fair.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, cool. I want to shift gears, focus more on you in general. What I mean, there's you could do poetry and rap and all that, but there had to be some like rap influence at some point in your life. Who can you point to that like got you excited about rap?
Eve and Little Kim. And I'm also a great, huge fan of Cardi B. I love Cardi B. But before Cardi B even came, it was Eve and Kim. Those was my girls. Uh,
You don't hear a lot about Eve anymore.
I know, but she's still one of the best to come out of Philadelphia.
I got you. I got you. Cool. And when did you like? What made you feel like hey, I'm pretty good at this?
Um, 2019, when I threw my birthday showcase, Don't Forget to Kiss the Birthday Girl, I was fed up. I was fed up. The rappers would come and they would be drunk and they would forget their lyrics.
Mm.
And I said, you know what, y'all? I'm going to cut a track. I'm going to cut a track. They said, no, you're not. No, you're not. I said, I'm going to get in the studio. I'm about to write a song and I'm going to get in the studio and I'm going to record it and I'm going to perform it and I'm going to show them what I want to see on my stage.
There you
Lead
go.
by example.
Um, I mean, that's you were asking me why I do this show, and that was almost the same reason, right? Like it's something that
Yeah,
I wanted to see that didn't exist yet, so I made it. And you sounds like you did the same thing. So that's
exactly.
awesome. Now, are you doing your own production, your own beats, or are you getting those from somebody? Or
Well, I do a lot of beats from Pavenly Music. My beats for Facts was through Just Music, a friend of mine. He mixes and masters, and he just got his own studio in West Philadelphia up. He did the beat for Facts. Oh my goodness, when I first heard that beat, I just fell in love, and it just popped in my head. Like as soon as I listened to it, it was like I had the hook right there. Clock in, clock out, Facts,
yeah,
and it was over from there. And then the my other beats came from YouTube. My more recent beats, my WAP remix beat come from Wines. He's on YouTube as well, also on Instagram. And we just been working together between the end of last year into this year. He just also made the beat for my up and coming single that I'm about to drop soon called Layers for my next EP.
layers, cool. All right. Well, tell you what, I'm gonna share the screen with your Spotify page, and we're gonna check that out and play a couple tracks. If you're good with that.
I'm good. Let's get it. I
All
get hyped
right.
up like that.
I'm hyped too. Can you see it all right? Or
Yes, I can see.
all right, yeah. Actually wasn't sure what it shows on your end. So
It shows You Can Call Me Smooches. It shows my
yep,
album cover and then the link.
that's that's where we are. Indeed. So um, you can call me Smooches. That's actually a good place to start. That's an interesting name. Why Smooches?
Smooches, it was actually given to me from my little cousin. I used to babysit her as a child, and I used to call her Smooch, and she called me Smooch. So it just always stuck with me. And when I started doing poetry, I started with the name Denique. And when I started rapping, my manager was like, you gotta spice it up a little, why you don't call yourself Smooches? And I was like, you're right. I haven't used Smooches. Like, I should use Smooches. And here we are, Smooches.
Nice. So what song you want to play first? Can we just start at facts or?
Yeah, we can start at facts.
So tell me about the song. What inspired you to write this one?
Well, I was working really hard, and I wanted to give somebody a morning motivation song, to get you up and motivated in the morning, that still had like a hip hop beat, and you could just sing it with your girls and vibe. Like, girl, I'm on my way to work, clock in, clock out, facts, and just motivate young women, men, because a lot of guys like it as well, but to get up and make their bread and grind, and don't let nobody stop their grind no matter what.
Nice. Well, let's give it a spin, and then we'll let that play, and we'll come right back, chat some more. All right, here it is, Facts by Smooches.
Thanks. Music. Clock in, clock out, facts. So motivated, so dedicated, get my own pussy wet, facts. Work for mine, stay on my grind, get fat checks, facts. Ambitious minds, fall in line while I'm stating my facts. Clock in, clock out, facts. So motivated, so dedicated, get my own pussy wet, facts. Work for mine, stay on my grind, get fat checks, facts. Ambitious minds, fall in line while I'm stating my facts. Don't know me, don't know you. You could call me Smooches if you want to. I'ma do me, you could do you. If you're hating type, I won't approach you. You could call me crazy if you want to. Cross my path so I can show you. Smooches, bitch, I'm a damn move. What the fuck you gon' do? Clock in, clock out, facts. So motivated, so dedicated, get my own pussy wet, facts. Work for mine, stay on my grind, get fat checks, facts. Ambitious minds, fall in line while I'm stating my facts. Clock in, clock out, facts. So motivated, so dedicated, get my own pussy wet, facts. Work for mine, stay on my grind, get fat checks, facts. Ambitious minds, fall in line while I'm stating my facts. Number one on his list, just trying to climb the Forbes list. If I ever left, he missed this. Pussy tighter than his dream, bitch. Rags to riches, you could call me Miss Bitch. I could be real ruthless. Fuck with Smooches, you toothless. Clock in, clock out, facts. So motivated, so dedicated, get my own pussy wet, facts. Work for mine, stay on my grind, get fat checks, facts. Ambitious minds, fall in line while I'm stating my facts. Clock in, clock out, facts. So motivated, so dedicated, get my own pussy wet, facts. Work for mine, stay on my grind, get fat checks, facts. Ambitious minds, fall in line while I'm stating my facts. You know me, they call me Smooches. 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 Clock in, clock out, facts. So motivated, so dedicated, get my own pussy wet, facts. Work for mine, stay on my grind, get fat checks. Facts. Ambitious minds, fall in line while I'm stating my facts. Clock in, clock out, facts. So motivated, so dedicated, get my own pussy wet, facts. Work for mine, stay on my grind, getting fat checks, facts. Ambitious minds, fall in line while I'm stating my facts.
Man, that's a jam.
Thank you. So I'm trying to have a video for Facts by April. So I'm working on that now.
Well, that sounds exciting if it's if it follows the song.
Yeah, it's the video is going to exceed the song.
That's hard to imagine. But you did get a fire reaction in the chat room on the live stream. Yeah, from Mashu Cookie Monster.
Thank you, Cookie.
Yeah. I actually just did a 3 hour interview with him in between the first live stream today and this live stream. So it's been a busy day for the show, and you guys can catch that episode. It'll be called Lubrication, LOOP Rication. That'll be online as well, along with the audio for this song for Spotify listeners.
Thank you. Yes, that's popping.
Yeah, that sounded good. I like how you threw in a little auto tune there, but didn't overdo it. Just kind of
Yeah.
used it when it made
Um,
sense.
I'm big on that. I want people to hear my raw vocals. I want them to know what I sound like. I don't want them to hear always straight auto tune. I want you to know my voice when you hear it.
Yeah, word. I got that. Um, and not to be outdone, Jeremy put 4 fires, so
Oh,
that's 5 fires
thank
altogether you've gotten.
you.
Uh,
Thank
and,
you,
and
Jeremy.
shout out to Jeremy. I believe he helped coordinate our conversation that got you on the show. So shout out to Jeremy and his podcast, Life Unplugged.
Yes.
Very good
Jeremy,
family oriented
thank
podcast.
you.
So, yeah, and I'm glad he sent you my way. Um,
Yes, he definitely jumped in my DMs and was like, I know a podcast that you should be interested in. If you're interested, I can link you up with him. And I'm so glad that he did. I appreciate you so much, Life Unplugged podcast, and Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy. Thank you.
and his brother Showtime. I did a show with him too, so check out
Oh,
that episode. Yeah.
I definitely will.
Yep. Cool. And I didn't ask you before we started, but this album cover, tell me about this.
Well, growing up, I was picked on. So, and as an adult, you come across a lot of things that make you feel insecure in your life. So that's me putting all my insecurities and my positivities right there in front of everybody. I'm just putting myself right there out there. And this is the way I am, and I'm taking those insecurities off of me and I'm never letting them hold me back again. So this was me giving you me.
Yeah, I find that the easiest way to get over like a fear or something like that is to just like go put it right in my face. And if somebody says I'm something, this or that, I just embrace it and be like, yep. But I make it look great, and you know, you just kind of that's me. You have to live with it. Just gotta own
Exactly.
it because nobody's all good or all bad. So I mean, but
Exactly. And people wear depression on their sleeves and they wear a lot of their insecurities on their sleeves. You never know what someone is going through. So that was really the concept of my photo cover, so people can see what I've been through. I'm so much better than this now. And I'm not going to let anybody hold me to these stipulations. I'm going to be the positive instead of the negative body.
nice. All right. What song would you like us to play next?
Okay, so you can do Run Up Get Done Up freestyle because that's originally the intro to I'm on my way ho.
Hmm.
So I believe when you asked me before what makes I'm on my way ho really confrontational is because my Run Up Get Done Up freestyle is the intro for it, and people just take the Run Up Get Done Up freestyle and run with it. Like since it's the intro to I'm on my way ho, it seems confrontational, but it's not. And I want people to hear it as it plays into I'm on my way ho, and give them a little sense of the two difference. It's really like a conflict of interest. Like, Run Up Get Done Up freestyle is the confrontational one, where I'm on my way ho is really just like I'm just coming. Like it doesn't matter. I don't want any beef for real, for real. I just want to take the industry by storm, open these doors that God's have been open for me, and I'm just ready to be on every platform.
That's right. No beef. We're vegan.
Yes.
All right. Well, and we kind of since we're touching on both of those, I'll just play them both through. Will that work for you? I'll just
That's
do, yeah, and then we'll come back. And as you can see, I'm adding them to the show's playlist right
yeah.
now because that's what we do. If we play a song on the show, we add it to our show's playlist. So if you
I
guys,
appreciate.
oops, I hit the same one again. Let me do this one. So you're now officially on the playlist. Welcome to the family.
Yes.
All right. Well, here is Run Up, Get Done Up freestyle, and I'm on my way, ho. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Run up, get done up. You hoes be chopped and screwed. These bitches beefed up, nothing but dog food. I'm about to grind and rub, nothing but attitude. I got a smart mouth, but I can back it up. I'm about my cash, grinds by any means. I'ma get in my bag, it's the Scorpio with me. So you gonna do me dirty, must haven't heard about me. Black boots, black dickies, and we coming deep. Put up or shut up, or I'ma walk you down. They call me cocky, walk around like Rocky. Who gonna stop me? Nobody. Watch me wear my crown, touch me, it's going down. Good bitch, now sit, lay down. Run up, get done up. Bitch, we coming through. Bring your bitches, I'ma bring my goons. It's time to show and prove. Don't make us come find you. Bitch, we on the move. 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 Bitch, we on the move.
Yes. Yes.
Smooches on the track. Here we go again.
You could have taken that guy apart. Now he's gonna get away with my money. I missed the part, but that's why.
I'm on my way, ho. You better lay low. I'm from the block, yeah. Jenny J Lo. I'm on my way, ho. You better lay low. I'm from the block, yeah. Jenny J Lo. You wanna play, ho? Pull up, I pop out. Nothing but hands, ho. West Philly, you know. A block original. I keep it thorough. Just a queen looking for a pharaoh. Walk like I talk, bro. I'm highly slept on. Reaching for every door, soon every platform. It's time to wake up. What y'all waiting for? CJP Entertainment. I'm on my way, ho. You better lay low. I'm from the block, yeah. Jenny J Lo. I'm on my way, ho. You better lay low. I'm from the block, yeah. Jenny J Lo. They said I couldn't get it. Now watch me, bitch, I get it. You see my moves, I flip it. Don't need no dude, I'm winning. Chase a bag, watch me earn my millions. He love the way I spin it. Now watch us, we gon' spin it. Investments, now we swimming. These diamonds got them dripping. This rhythm got them sipping. Got all my haters singing. I'm on my way, ho. You better lay low. I'm from the block, yeah. Jenny J Lo. I'm on my way, ho. You better lay low. I'm from the block, yeah. Jenny J Lo. Say what it is, ho. Get it off your mental. I'm in the trenches, smoking on this Aldo. I'm never pressed, bitch. Stop talking reckless. I got your mind tipped, just as his other bitch. I'm on my way, ho. You better lay low. I'm from the block, yeah. Jenny J Lo. I'm on my way, ho. You better lay low. I'm from the block, yeah. Jenny J Lo.
Yes.
Almost forgot I was muted. That was a couple of tight tracks. Those were jams, man. Good job on
Thank
those. Let me
you.
go ahead and throw that heart on those.
Yes.
So in the chat, I asked if anybody had a question for you, and Jeremy wanted to know how you feel about the current state of female hip hop.
Well, I feel like it's very empowering and motivating. Like growing up, we didn't have that many female rappers and hip hop artists to look after, especially, you know, for a long time we had just Nicki. Before that, we had Kim and Foxy, but they didn't really give female rappers the recognition that they really should have had. And I feel like right now we're making names for ourselves. And, it's a wide platform for all of us, and the women are winning right now.
Yeah, to me it's like that not just in rap. I really love female fronted rock groups, female rappers, female pop stars. But going back a little further than the ones you mentioned, I grew up in the 90s. I'm an 80s kid. I
Yeah.
was born in 82, so in 92 I was about 10 years old, and I was just getting into music heavy, and Salt and Pepper was one of my favorite artists.
Oh yes, how could I ever not mention the great Queen Salt and Pepper and Spinderella? Don't forget Spinderella.
Yeah, they pretty much like created the space, right?
Yes, they definitely did. They opened the genre for women to be able to talk about their sexuality. Adina Howard as well. She's one of my favorite. I feel like, guys get real uncomfortable when we talk about our sex appeal. I hear that a lot. Since I started rapping,
Some
we don't.
guys do. You know, not all of
Yeah,
us are like that, but yeah, some guys do. I think weak men do. Yes.
yeah. Well, some guys are just very uncomfortable with women talking about their female lady parts. And I feel like, guys get on the track and talk about how we suck this and we do that. And
Yeah.
they have the back seat and all types of VIPs. And, why should we not be able to talk about our sexuality and what makes us feel sexy and what makes us feel like we're women and we're empowered and we can just bare our skin. Men do it all the time. They talk about how they do some vulgar things to women, and I feel like we should be able to express how we feel. We're not hurting anyone, and why should they be offended? We're talking about our parts and what our men like about us, so that shouldn't keep us back in the industry. It shouldn't be frowned upon. I feel like a woman should be comfortable with her sexuality enough to express herself about it, and that's a lot of issues we have today because a lot of women aren't comfortable with their bodies. We have a lot of body shaming and, ugly this and ugly that, and putting color against color, even in, all societies. The fairer girl, the girl with the fairer skin is more beautiful than the chocolate girl, or the Caucasian girl is more beautiful than the black girl. I feel like that's not good. Like, that's not something that I want my daughter to grow up in. I want her not to see that. I want her to see that every woman is beautiful, because we are, no matter our shape, our background, our religion, or whatever. Like, we're all beautiful.
Yeah, no, and the funny thing is, talking about the hypocrisy of what the men talk about. It's not like Biggie was a sexy guy, right? I
Right.
mean, I mean, come on. If he was a plumber instead of a rapper, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, to each their own. But yeah, Biggie wasn't for me. I
Yeah,
was
you know what I'm
more on.
saying? Like he wasn't going on the beach, like no
Yeah.
no shirt
He did,
on, but yeah, he was a sexual icon, right? Because he was a famous rapper.
yeah,
So yeah, why can't that apply to females as well? It doesn't make any sense.
exactly.
But that seems to be changing. When WAP came out, like it was a national news event, right?
Oh
Like it was
yeah,
crazy.
killed it. Shout out Cardi. I love you. She definitely killed it. Like, I was so surprised when I heard the beat. I was like, because I grew up house party, dollar parties, and the original beat was one of our party music. There's some hoes in this house. So I'm like, oh my goodness, what did she then do to this beat? And then when I was like, oh, she is genius. Like, I love it. This is the next party song. And it just really took off. It really took off.
Yeah, it had some uncomfortable men on like Fox News complaining about it. It was so hilarious. Like it
Yes.
made them uncomfortable. I'm like, well, all right. I feel bad for your wives, right? Like if
Yeah, right. They must be. And with some dry ass pussy.
Yeah, maybe so, or someone else's. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. But no,
Well,
I'm right on the track with you there. I totally agree with your sentiment about the double standard and how it shouldn't be there. I have 5 daughters myself,
yeah.
so there's no way I want them growing up thinking that their one brother is more important or has more rights or is entitled to be more of a whatever he wants to be than they are.
Right.
Because
My
it's
daughter to play
yeah.
sports. And I told her she can play sports. She said, I thought it was just for boys. It's not. Sports are for everybody. Play sports if you want to play sports.
Yeah, I tried to teach my youngest daughter. She's 11, but for the last couple of years, my wife and I have been teaching her. There's not, there aren't boy shoes. They're just shoes, right?
Right.
You want to wear them, you
Right.
can wear them.
Right.
Like
My
it's
daughter,
just crazy. You can be whoever you want to be.
right. My daughter's 11 too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my youngest. My oldest is in college, so I got a bit of a
Oh,
wide spread. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay. Congratulations.
Thanks. I got a few in between too. So,
Okay.
well, let's play another track. I'm enjoying these tracks. So, what else should we play here?
Okay. I guess since we just talked about WAP, we can go down and play the WAP freestyle. It's
All right, tell me
you
about
know,
this.
make a couple guys a little uncomfortable. So on Instagram, I seen that all these girls were doing the WAP challenge, and I was going to censor myself a little bit. I did kind of censor myself because I felt like I could have did a lot more with my WAP freestyle, but I love it just the way it is. But I made a lot of people uncomfortable, and it's just like I don't understand why. So I love WAP. A lot of my friends love WAP. I get a high streaming for WAP freestyle. And when I seen all the girls out there putting their sexuality out and ripping it and doing the challenge, I said, you know what? I'm going to do it for my girl Cardi because I love Cardi. And I felt like I wouldn't be a true fan if I didn't take on the WAP remix. So,
I mean, and as a guy, which I am,
yeah.
I love it. Not so much for like the pursuit of women. I'm happily married now. Shout
Right.
out to my wife. Love you, Jess. You're
Shout
the
out,
best.
Jess.
But the idea that the women are out there like kind of taking control of their sexuality, not just waiting to be like asked to dance. I think that's great because in like the 50s, you're supposed to go stand on the wall and wait for the man to pick you out, right? Like cattle.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Or,
I love how it is these days.
Leather jacket. Wait for him to put his leather jacket or his ring on your fingers.
Right, like marking your territory, like
Right.
So I think that's cool. I'm guessing Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or people like that, they mark their territory instead. They don't get marked.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely one of those too. I mark mine. Smooches all day. But with my WAP freestyle, I kind of did a call and response. That's why I said I feel like I kind of censored it a little bit because I didn't put too much of me in it. I have a call and response with my feature. His name is A Humble Breeze. We also have another cut on here called Jealous that he made the beat and he mixed and mastered and recorded as well. So I also do a lot of work. And I reach out to a lot of artists reach out to me, and I'm also willing to work with a lot of people. Like,
well, maybe you and I could do something together. I do beats, and I've been known to drop a verse or here or two.
Definitely, I'm all for it.
It'd be cool. I'll have to talk about that later. Before I play it, Jeremy did want to say he is also from West Philly, 57th Street, apparently.
Okay, hey.
So I don't know Philly geography, but it sounds legit.
Yeah, it's legit.
All right, well, it's gonna be awesome that I'm gonna have WAP freestyle on my show's playlist. So let's do this one. Let's play it. Here's WAP freestyle.
Okay.
Smooches. I put this pussy in his face. Tell that nigga get a taste. Slurp my juices away. Waterfalls now I can't He young, black, and paid. Fuck with a nigga that is made. Dick long as his leg. Eat my ass up like it's cake. Tongue game got me crazy, but that dick game never lazy. When I hop on top, puss so tight, make one have a baby. Bring your bitch if she bout it. I really, really doubt it. Smooches round for round, bitch. Head game exclusive. I ride the dick for hours. Suck his dick in the shower. Fucking in the rain. Wop bitch say my name. He matching all my energy. Smooches got the remedy. Count the two. Your nigga asleep.
And now I'm awake, I eat the cake, might eat that ass and make that leg shake. I'm gonna bless it like I chew, recite it like poetry, haiku. Stretch it out, that's a Tempur-Pedic. Speed dial, yeah, you might need it. Pussy wet, but I never drown. Cuffed up, hey man down.
I see them hoes, it's going down. I got that wild bitch, he gon' drown. I see them hoes, it's going down. I got that wild bitch, he gon' drown.
Beat the pussy up real bad, feeling sore, that's a punching bag. Can't walk, got a little drag. Said it's the best night you ever had. Kill the pussy, need caution tape. Swim in it like a pure lake. Bet it all like high stakes. Give a big meat T-bone steak. If she suck and dry, then I clean the plate. Why, bitch, that's no debate. This dick dangerous, nickname Snake. I'll pet the kitty, then stroke the day. This dick magical, Crash Bandicoot. Promise I handle you, submit to the bandit too. Hot like a kangaroo, I'm trying to damage you. You be like, damn it, dude.
Smooches,
yeah.
Come from my mouth with your love, baby. Smooches, sop you up, geek, go crazy. Who's in command? Smooch in command. Make the dick stand, dick on demand. Arch in my back, thumb in my ass, tongue in my ass. I'm gonna squirt, he gonna bust. I'm just a squirrel, catch me a nut, watch me erupt. I see them hoes, it's going down. I got that wild bitch, he gon' drown. I see them hoes, it's going down. I got that wild bitch, he gon' drown. I see them hoes, it's going down. I got that wild bitch, he gon' drown. I see them hoes, it's going down. I got that wild bitch, he gon' drown. Gon' drown.
Hey, if you gotta go, that's the way to go.
Yes. I'm just sitting here with my cousin. If you keep wondering who I'm looking at, she's sitting here twerking on the bed while you're playing the songs.
Nice.
It's such a vibe.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to have a good time, man.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I'm really enjoying myself. I'm having
cool,
so much.
cool.
Your show is amazing, by the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Queen Ryan building.
Bucks couldn't be here tonight.
Shout out to Bree Bucks.
Shout out to Bree Bucks. We love you, Brianna.
We love you, boo boo.
Well, I tell you, any friends you got you think might like the show, send them the link and ask them to like it, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Oh, definitely. And make sure y'all also subscribe to my YouTube channel called Chill It's Just Poetry, where you can see I'm on my way ho video that I dropped December 19th. Well, I dropped it December 30th, I do believe. Oh, no, 29th. I'm sorry. It dropped December 29th. And if you want to see some more of my showcases I have clips and snippets of my music and showcases up there.
Sweet. Oh, cool. I mean, let's see. We've been going about 45. It's not bad. I'm not in a hurry. As long as you're good, we'll go to another song.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, we can go to another song. How about we do Money Talk?
All right. So let's talk about it. Tell me about how that song came about.
Well, me and Bree Bucks, my manager, and her brother, who she also manages, Ja Peso, was sitting in the living room, and I had got this beat, and I was like, y'all, this is my next single. I love this beat, and I couldn't think of what to say to it. So Ja Peso, he was like, stepped in with his amazing creative skills, and he was like, and I'm like, when he did that, I'm like, I know money walk, I know money talk. He's just like, yeah, Smooch. I'm like, that's it. That's my hook right there. Money Talk is just a song that was created in the trenches of Philadelphia in my living room. That is the background to Money Talk. Like, yeah.
Money definitely talks, man. I always I at work I'm the IT guy, and they come up to me and they're like, "Can we fix this problem?" I'm like, "Man, you give me enough time and money, you can fix anything."
Fact.
So all right, if you want it for free, I don't know. That's a different story.
No time, money talk, bullshit walk. You already know.
uh, there's a old rock song called "Money Talks" by AC/DC. Have you heard of them?
I heard of AC/DC, yes.
Well, check out that song "Money Talks." I think you'd find it catchy. I think it would be like one worth a sample, if you know what I'm saying.
Right?
Like
Because
incorporate.
I'm definitely working on a Money Talk remix, so maybe I might want to sample that for the remix.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. I can't play it here because I don't have AC/DC on the show to give me permission.
No, that's fine. I definitely will check it out when
Yeah,
we show.
yeah, definitely do that. AC/DC Money Talks. All right, well, we're gonna give this a spin, and we're gonna be right back.
Okay.
I know money walk, I know money talk. I'm a thorough broad, I want foreign cause. I know what I want, I ain't got it all. I'ma get it all till the wheels fall off. These niggas don't keep it 100. I do what I want when I want it. These pussies got me fucked up. I learned the game as a youngin'. I seen my baby that run it up. He got before an onion. These niggas really broke. These niggas getting fronted. I know money walk, I know money talk. I'm a thorough broad, I want foreign cause. I know what I want, I ain't got it all. I'ma get it all till the wheels fall off. I got more than GD, Grey's Anatomy. These bitches can't sit with me. I'm living my own dream. Shout out to all my queens. Next time you see me, I'ma be on TV. Coming live on HD. Couple bitches on my side. You know they down to ride. You know they down to slide. Drinking Henny on my live. Couple niggas on my time. They coming crazy. Blood slit, we hazy. Screaming Smooches, baby. I know money walk. I know money talk. I'm a thorough broad. I want foreign cause. I know what I want. I ain't got it all. I'ma get it all till the wheels fall off. I know money walk. I know money walk. I know money walk. I know money talk. I know money walk. Smooches. Get some paper.
I like that beat.
Thank you. I purchased that beat from Pavenly Music on YouTube.
Have you ever tried to make a beat yourself?
No, I've never tried to make a beat. I actually bought a beat, and I have the stems to it and everything, and it's like so confusing to me. Like I put it on GarageBand, and I was going to try to mix and master it myself, but that's not my way. I'm not into that part too much. It's really like if I took a class on it.
It could get pretty confusing. I remember the first few beats I made were pretty bad. Pretty bad. This was back in like 2008. A little better these days, a little better, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna have to send you some stuff, see if you feel inspired on any of it, you know.
Send me something because I'm definitely working on my next EP. I have a couple singles that I'm trying to drop. And well, I'm actually going to drop one the 29th. It's called Every Time I Look Around. And yeah, I got a little surprise. 29th, I'm going to be performing in a concert here in Philly. So yeah.
Nice. It's one thing I like to do, you know, towards the tail end of each episode is because a lot of my audience are other indie artists. You know, most of my friends are indie artists. So, what advice would you have for other indie artists that might be not quite as far along in their journey as you are, or at some other point in their journey?
Don't give up. I know it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like learning on your own and, not knowing what questions to ask or what exactly you're looking for. You know, if you don't know what to ask, still ask. Because there's a lot of help out here. It's a lot of people that's willing to help. I'm willing to help. I don't mind anybody hitting me up and picking my mind for advice or anything. Just most importantly, don't give up. So many times I said I quit. I did. I got so frustrated. I cried. I kicked. I screamed. I can't get it right. I don't know what to put here. I don't know what to do. It's very frustrating, especially if you write your own music. It can become very frustrating. Just don't let your frustrations outdo you. Don't let negativity and the people around you tell you that your vision isn't the vision, because just because they can't see it don't mean it's not it. So many people told me that facts was not it. So many people said, oh, you curse too much and I'm on my way, ho, or I here I go again was too confrontational, and Here I Go Again is my top streaming song in the UK. Shout outs to the UK. And out in Russia and North Carolina, I'm streaming right now in South Korea. Just because people here don't feel it, someone out there can relate to your music, to your
Yeah.
craft, your creativity.
Yeah,
So
it's a big old world, man. Somebody's gonna get it.
yeah. So just don't stop. You never know where your dream can take you. Your one little idea that you sleep on for years, wake up.
What you mean?
Yeah, what you
Yeah.
wait? You only have one life to live. One. And I don't want to hear I got kids because I have kids. You just
Shit,
have
we all got kids, man.
you have to stay
Feels like
focused.
it.
You have to stay focused. You have to be serious. If you're serious, be serious. I don't like working with people who aren't serious.
Well, you know what I say? You know what I say when people say I cuss too much?
But
I say fuck you.
exactly. Fuck you. Two
Yeah.
fingers.
Like, I mean, that's a filter though. I mean, if you don't want to be around me, cussing, you don't want to be around me. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
easy filter. Like, let's move on, and you do you, I do me. No hard feelings.
Yes, that's just me. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's not for everybody, but it's not supposed to be, right?
no, right, exactly.
Yeah.
My music is for whoever it inspires and it appeals to, and I have no problem with that at all.
Another thing in the chat, Jeremy would like us to know is that he was perfectly comfortable with all the WAP talk.
Ah! Thank you,
So,
Jeremy.
yeah,
Um,
man,
I'm pretty
I
sure
love an
a lot-
interactive audience.
Yeah.
yes, I'm pretty sure a lot of guys enjoyed it, but they got a safe face because they're girls.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been like one of the cool dudes though. I was like a small nerdy dude with good
Yeah.
grades and acne when I was in school. So I'm used to not like being all macho anyway. So
Yeah.
just all
Well,
silly. It's all silly.
any little tomboy on the band.
I got you. Well, cool. I've had a great time chatting today. I'm definitely gonna try to like see if I got something in the vault to shoot to you, and I'm
That's
gonna look forward to more singles. And for the listeners and viewers, all these songs we played today are right here on Spotify. You can call me Smooches is the album, and Smooches is the artist. They're also going on the playlist for the show, and I'm gonna have the audio up on my regular podcast station. I'll send you a link for that. And then I'll put the links for your pages in the description on YouTube and Spotify and Apple, Amazon, all those places. The show will be there.
Thank you.
Yeah, other than that, I had a great time. Let me drop
It was
this.
such a vibe. I appreciate you.
Yeah, and I'm glad I started doing these live streams. It's been just a little, it's just a different level than just like chatting on the phone and all that, which is
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that either. But this has been cool because you get more personality because we could see each other and interact, which is kind of dope.
Right. And it's fun, you get to sit and vibe and be
Yeah.
yourself, comfortable.
Yeah. And you got the live chat going. It's just a lot of fun. And this is going to be on the YouTube channel. I'll send you a direct link so you can share it with people. You can
Thank
put it on a playlist on your own channel or whatever you want to do.
Yep.
And other than that, I just want to thank you for coming on. And I hope everybody
Thank
comes back for the next one.
Yes, definitely. Anytime, just invite me. I'm there.
Awesome. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on. I want to say thanks to all the listeners and viewers, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Thank you. And don't forget to stream. You can call me Smooches.